Good evening. Nora is off tonight. I'm John Dickerson. This is our Western edition. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are under states of emergency as Tropical Storm Dorian tears through the Caribbean. Forecasters warn that heavy rain could cause life-threatening floods. Dorian hit Martinique earlier today, washing out roads on the island. It could become a hurricane before it reaches Puerto Rico late tomorrow. It's also on track to hit the Bahamas and Florida. We'll have the latest on its track in a moment, but we begin with David Begnaud, who's in Puerto Rico.
The people of Puerto Rico are still dealing with post-traumatic stress from Hurricane Maria, which ravaged this island 2 years ago. Tonight, ahead of Dorian, some people are leaving.
I'm so insecure here with the power, the food, the security, so I'm leaving.
Those who are staying and preparing are wondering if the government is prepared too. We went to FEMA to find out.
The island of Puerto Rico is still fragile. Its infrastructure is fragile.
Nick Russo leads the Federal Emergency Management Agency's effort in Puerto Rico.
The biggest problem was the power. When they lost the power, they lost water in some of the areas. Right. And so one of the things we're very conscious of and we've been preparing for is to support PREPA if we have a power outage. Right now, we don't know.
We wanted to know how much inventory the island now has to rebuild power poles. Before Maria, they had $22 million in inventory. We came to the main plant in San Juan where they tell us they now have $141 million.
Tonight, ahead of the storm, 30,000 homes are still covered with blue tarps, and 1,000 roads remain impassable since Hurricane Maria.
Is FEMA better prepared today than 2 years ago?
Absolutely. If you look around just at this warehouse, and now we have 5 where we used to have 1, there's probably 10 times the commodities on the island that were here pre-Maria. So we've spent the last 2 years learning some lessons and making sure that we're much better prepared.
David, Nick Russo says those warehouses are full, but you said there are lots of roads that are blocked. So how do they get the goods to the people where they need them?
Well, they're using the roads that are available, John, taking resources from that main supply center in San Juan and putting them in satellite centers around the island. Speaking of satellites, John, after Maria, the ability to communicate had collapsed, right? So FEMA is giving satellite phones to all 78 mayors on the island. But you know what I just found out? The service on those satellite phones has not yet been activated. We're less than 24 hours from landfall here, and they still haven't done it. FEMA hopes to get it done tonight to get one of those phones in the hands of every mayor by tomorrow morning.
Clock is ticking. David Begnaud. Thanks, David.